Please like, subscribe, and consider supporting our channel. The full raw, uncensored, no narrations, no captions, and an edited version of this body cam footage can be found in the description below. Please consider joining our Patreon. Subscriptions and donations will be used to acquire more public footage related to law enforcement activities. It really helps us do original full-length reporting like this. Sharing this video serves a compelling public interest because it is intended to illustrate the consequences of driving under the influence and discourage others doing so. Defendants are considered innocent until proven guilty. Thank you all for the support.
Everybody's okay?
Yes.
Okay, why don't you guys each have a seat in your car? I'll come talk to you.
Oh, okay,
Talk to you separately.
We'll see it.
Yeah. What up?
I'm driving on this side of the road.
Okay.
And
You're going this way?
Yes, I'm an Uber driver.
Okay.
And I was about to go pick up a ride.
She's coming this way?
She was driving on the side of the road.
Okay.
That's why I said to her, I just asked her, I said, are you drunk? Have you been drinking or anything like that? And she said, no, I just work in a double shift.
Okay.
I'm the one who called you guys. So I'm driving over here. She swerved into my lane, literally fully driving in this lane as she's coming across. I don't know if it's a cell phone or what's going on. And then just slammed right into me. I'm railing on my horn at her.
How did she seem when you talked to her?
I don't know if she's tired.
Okay.
Around 2 a.m. on January 26, 2025, Officer Zachary Lancaster with the Denville Township Police Department responded to a motor vehicle accident involving a silver 2008 Honda Accord and a black 2019 Volkswagen Tiguan. Officer Lancaster first arrived on scene and made contact with both drivers. The driver of the Honda Accord was identified as 19-year-old Araceli Riverahuaman, and the driver of the Volkswagen Tiguan was identified in the police report as Kenneth Hubschman. Kenneth told the officer that he was driving for Uber and headed to pick up a passenger as he drove southbound on Franklin Road. As he was driving, his vehicle was sideswiped by the other driver as she headed northbound, and there were significant damages on the driver's side of his vehicle.
I drive late nights too, so I understand how it is. So I don't want to judge. She seems like she's young years old. She's young. I'm 41 years old. But all I saw was the mirror, and then I didn't know if she was going to drive off. That's why I pulled the U-turn real quick. But
all right.
It's not like totaling a car, but it's still going to...
Where did it? I guess, okay, right there. Anything up here?
This, my whole...
Yeah, the whole side. I'm just trying to see where the impact started.
This was already here.
Okay. So it probably started here and then went in.
The
Yeah.
tire a little bit. But I was like literally up here, even farther up. This was about here where your car is.
Okay.
So you guys called me.
Officers Kevin Pisano and Christopher Ordway arrived on scene shortly afterwards to assist. Officer Ordway made contact with Araceli as she was seated in the driver's seat of the Honda, and she was with her friends in Newark earlier that evening. As he was speaking with Araceli, he observed that there were open containers inside her vehicle. She admitted to consuming alcohol earlier that evening, and Officer Ordway asked her to exit the vehicle so that Officer Pisano could administer field sobriety exercises.
He said I was exit 369, that's how I saw that. But I pulled the U-turn just because I didn't know if she was going to drive off on me.
How far, when you came over the hill here, where was she?
I was coming up right here, like right about to pass this.
Okay.
And she's driving directly in this lane. Fully in this lane.
So as soon as you saw her, she was on that side?
As soon as I saw her coming over the thing, I'm railing on my horn. Like,
okay.
And then she hit me and then swerved off on me, so.
Okay. All right. Just grab registration, insurance, and your license.
Yeah.
Hello. I'm okay. How are you? What happened?
So
you got what?
I messed up. So I was driving on the wrong side of the road because I'm honestly really sleep deprived because I was hanging out with my friends. Now I have a work shift at 5 a.m. in the morning, and I was driving on the wrong side of the road because I needed rest, and then I didn't realize that I didn't see the other car driving towards me, and so I scratched his car, and this is my first time being in an accident. I'm actually really nervous.
You were driving on the wrong side of the road because you were tired?
Well, yeah, because I was coming back from hanging out with my friends, and that was my biggest mistake, from hanging out with my friends after a long shift.
Yeah.
And so I know I messed up, and this is my first time being in a serious accident.
Okay. So where were you coming from?
Oh, I was coming from my friends all the way in Newark.
You were coming from Newark. And so which way were you coming? This way?
I'm going that way. Correct.
You were going this way.
Yeah, I was
So,
going
so
home.
you came from Route 10.
Yes, correct. Yeah, I was
Okay.
going home. I was just
What's your first name?
Araceli.
Araceli.
Yes.
How much have you had to drink tonight?
I think I had like 2 sips max.
That's it.
Yes, max.
Why do you have a Four Loko can?
I was with my friends previously. I had 4 friends in total with me in the car.
Okay.
Yes, yeah.
Because you got an empty back here, you got an empty over there.
They trashed my car, like, I promise.
They
like,
trashed your car?
I literally
Okay.
have proof of my friends being here and everything.
Okay.
Like, I have my driver's license here.
Do you have a jacket?
I don't.
You don't have a jacket? Because
No.
obviously we got to have you come out here.
I have like a vest right here, but that's the only thing I had. I came
Okay.
from my previous security job, and then I went out, and then
All
I
right.
only had like this. Yeah.
Step out.
Should I turn off my vehicle by now?
No, you can leave it on. It's all right. As long
For
as the door is not
registration,
locked.
I ordered it online because I got pulled over previously because I
Okay.
had an expired one.
Just step back there because I just want to make sure it doesn't lock. I'm just going to make
no
sure.
worries. I usually put my window a little down because usually
Mm-hmm.
it does have the tendency to lock by itself, so I just wanted to make sure everything was okay.
Gotcha. Okay. Just come back over here.
Okay, yeah, no worries.
Do you want to wear my jacket?
No, I'm okay. Thank
You sure?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just nervous.
Okay.
All right. Do you have any issues with your eyes?
No.
Any recent like head injuries or anything like that? Did you hit your head when you crashed?
No.
Okay. Are you wearing contacts?
No, I don't.
Officer Pisano started with the horizontal gaze nystagmus HGN test, and he observed the lack of smooth pursuit and distinct and sustained nystagmus at maximum deviation. The second exercise was the walk and turn test. During the walk and turn test, Araceli failed to touch heel to toe on each step, turned improperly, and did not count aloud. The last exercise was the one-leg stand test.
Up here.
Yeah, if you don't mind. All right. Stand with your feet together, arms on your sides. Step a little bit away from your car.
Oh, yes.
All right, there you go. All right. I'm gonna test your eyes, okay?
Okay.
So you're gonna look just at my finger, and just follow it with your eyes, okay?
Okay.
Don't move your head. You following it?
Yeah, it's all the way to the
Yeah,
car.
yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. All right, we'll do it right here. You want to tie your shoes? We're gonna do a couple balance tests, okay? Any issues with your legs that are gonna prevent you from doing a series of balance tests?
No issues.
Legs, feet, ankles, knees, anything like that we need to be aware of? All right. So I'm gonna put you in the starting position. So you're gonna put your left foot. Imagine there's a line here. You're gonna put your left foot on that imaginary line. Right foot directly in front, touching heel to toe. Arms down at your sides. Okay. Stay there until I finish the rest of the instructions, and then when I tell you to begin, you'll begin. So when I tell you to, you're gonna take 9 steps down the imaginary line, touching heel to toe. On your 9th step, you're gonna turn around and come back down 9 steps. Okay. So each step, you're gonna look down at your toe, count out loud, keep your arms down at your side. On your 9th step, you're going to keep your front foot planted, take a small series of steps to turn around, and take 9 steps back. Once you start the test, don't stop until you finish it, okay? So it's going to look something like this. 1, 2, 3. I'm just doing 3. You'll go all the way to 9. Keep your front foot down, turn around. 1, 2, 3. All the way back down to 9, okay? You understand?
Yeah.
All right,
Sorry,
any
I'm
questions?
Really cold. No.
It's okay, just get back into that starting position. All right, you can begin when you're ready.
And then I turn around.
Yep, keep going.
Okay.
All right. All right, step a little bit forward. All right. Arms down at your sides, feet together. All right, when I tell you to begin, you're going to pick any foot that you want, left or right, it's up to you.
Okay.
You're going to pick it up about 6 inches off the ground, keeping your foot parallel to the ground.
Okay.
Arms down at your sides. Keep both legs straight. You're going to look down at your toe and count out loud. 1001.
So I pick up
1002.
one foot and then count to...
I'll show you. You're going to keep your
Okay.
foot straight in front of you like this.
Okay.
Oops, excuse me.
Yes, sir. And then count to...
Yep, 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004. And so on until I tell you to stop.
Okay, sounds good.
You understand the test?
Yes.
Any questions?
No.
All right, give me 1 sec. I just got to get a timer ready. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, you can begin.
1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010, 1020, 1030, 1040, 1050, 1060, 1070, 1080, 1090,
Make sure to look at your toe.
100, 1010, 1020, 2030, 2040, 2050.
Okay, you're good. Okay. I didn't have any indicators for this one.
Okay.
I had 2 on walk and turn.
Okay. What were your eyes?
I think they were going maximum and like smooth pursuit. I didn't get a bunch at prior to 45.
Okay. She said she got drinking.
How much you have to drink tonight?
2 drinks.
What kind of drinks?
They were like the 4 Locos, but I drank half a can and I told my friends no more. And then I started eating a lot of food and then just eating ice cream.
So you had like what, two full 4 Locos?
No, like 1 can, but it counts as like 2 drinks. I asked my friend how much like
Okay.
4 Locos would maximum because I'm a designated driver, so I wanted to make sure everyone was okay.
How old are you?
I'm 19. I'm about to be 20 in February.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It was like a family reunion with my friends and everything, so, but
Okay.
it didn't end up well.
All right.
I know I'm at fault. I know it's my first time being in this type of situation, so
How much did you really have to drink tonight?
yeah, the 4 Locos. That was really it. And then I started eating a lot of food because I
How
didn't
long
want
ago
to.
did you drink that?
Like 1 hour and 30 minutes ago. Most likely more. It was at a family union. It was with my friends and everything.
Okay.
And then I started eating a lot of McDonald's and a lot of food because I know greasy food really helps with the alcohol in your system. And
That's a
it did.
myth.
I know. I wasn't sure.
So I missed the beginning of this, but how did you end up on the wrong side of the road?
I'm really tired, if I'm going to be honest. I just got out of a long shift, and I have another long shift to go to. I work double shifts as weekends in security, so I was extremely tired, and I guess that wasn't the right move to do, to go out after a long shift. I guess I should have stayed home and rested.
Okay.
So,
All right, give us a second.
yeah, no worries.
Based on the motor vehicle crash, her admission to consuming alcohol, and her inability to satisfactorily complete the field sobriety exercises, Officer Pisano placed Araceli under arrest for driving under the influence. During a search of her vehicle incident to arrest, the officers located multiple open containers as well as a large amount of cash. Her vehicle was impounded for a 12-hour hold according to John's law. Officer Pisano transported Araceli to the Denville Township Police Department for further processing.
All right, so listen, obviously, ended up in a car crash today. You know, you say partly maybe because you're being tired. I think maybe it's in conjunction with, you know, some of the alcohol you had tonight. So for now, we're going to have you turn around and put your hands behind your back. You're going to be placed under arrest, and we're going to go back to headquarters, okay? And we're going to do a breath test there to determine the blood alcohol content.
I don't want to scare my family at all with everything going on in the news. Is there any way I can bail myself out with anything going on?
I'm sorry. We can figure that out at headquarters. I mean,
You can make a call as soon as you get back.
yeah.
If that's
You don't
what
need
you're
to.
worried
You're not going to like go to jail or anything.
No, it's not that. It's because like everything going on with the situation with immigration and everything. I don't want to put my family at risk right now.
about. Okay.
Okay.
So I just want to make sure, like, if there's like any situation, like as in bail, like I want to make sure I.
No,
There's no
listen,
bail.
You
pay
get a couple
anything.
tickets and go home.
Okay, that's just. I just want to make sure I like take the blame for everything. I don't want.
You're-
my
No,
family
yeah,
to-
no, there's nothing
Don't
about
worry
that.
about that.
Okay,
All
that's
right.
good.
So your car is going to get towed.
Okay.
Is there anything in there that you need?
No, I just have my license in there. And that's.
Okay.
I've got
I
your
don't know if
license.
That's important.
I got it.
Okay.
It's in my
cool.
pocket.
Do you have house keys in there?
No, my house is like 3 minutes away from
Okay.
here.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, so just turn around and put your hands behind your back, okay?
Is there any way to get my car close to my house by any chance?
We can't.
No.
Just the way the DWI laws are, we have to impound it.
So you just come back to our headquarters tomorrow and. What's your first name?
Araceli.
Araceli.
I have work tomorrow at 5 in the morning.
You'll be with us for like 45 minutes.
Okay, cool.
All right, and then just start thinking about somebody's got to pick you up. So think about who you want to call.
Your parents?
Somebody has to.
Someone has to.
So
Okay.
you got some time.
Okay, cool. If I don't know any number by like
You can use your cell phone.
Okay, cool. Thank
Yeah.
you.
We're gonna go to my car, and I'm just gonna make sure you got nothing in your pockets over there that, you
I
know.
just have my phone. Yes, thank you.
Okay, so why don't you walk over here with me?
Yes.
Okay. Let's walk on this side. Just be careful.
Right or left?
Let's go around back over here.
Okay, sounds good.
Keep going.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this car. We're gonna go around the back side of it.
Car is getting cold. Is there any way to, by any chance, pay for it before I go to work? I can't miss work. They're really strict
No,
with
because
me.
it has to be 12 hours.
12 hours.
Yeah, and it's already 2 a.m.
Okay.
So why don't you come on over here? Hang on one sec. Watch the snow. Okay, I'm gonna just search you real quick. Hang on one
Oh,
sec.
okay, that's fine.
Is this your phone?
Yeah, it's just my phone. Sorry.
I'm just gonna grab it. Okay.
That's okay.
Put it right here for now. Anything else in your pockets?
No.
Okay. Anything in your back pockets? No wallets or anything like that? Okay, nothing in your waistband? Okay. I'm just gonna put your phone up front with me.
That's okay.
You can hop in.
Okay.
Be careful getting in. And we'll get the heat going for you. Alright?
I can smell it coming off her breath so much more when I
Yeah.
got up close.
Yeah. I smelled it when I was walking up to the car the first time. No, I saw something back here earlier. I don't know if it's like makeup or what. But... Did we start McCarter's? Sorry.
What's up?
Did we start McCarter's?
Yeah.
Okay.
Only a couple of containers, Dad.
I didn't even see some of the. I guess they were in the door pockets. I don't know. I saw the 2 Four Locos, but
The one was right here inside here.
You guys ever had someone who just like constantly blinks during HGN? And it's like a little bit harder to.
Well, I mean, if she's hammered, she's not gonna be able to follow directions or.
Yeah. Should I start taking her back?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
I got the other guy's info. Here's her shit for the crash. And,
Here's her wallet. Here's the insurance card. There's like $760 or something in here.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So just, I don't want to keep that.
Yeah, alright. Alright, I've got your wallet up here so that all that cash is not in the tow yard. They're pretty good over there, but you never know. I don't know the cost. It's in Rockaway. Yeah. Where do you live? You live in... Okay. $200 from 82. On a 19, 1 adult, 10, 11 female, starting mileage 31642.
Racer 171.
So basically what happens now is, so the car has to get impounded for New Jersey law, for liability issues. We're going to go back to headquarters and we'll do the breath test to determine what your blood alcohol content actually is. After the test, we'll do a little bit of paperwork, like the sergeant said. We have to write a couple tickets, and then you can go home. The only issue is you just need to get picked up by a sober adult. So that could be a friend who's 18, a sibling who's over 18, or, you know, a family member. They just had to pick you up, you know. It's not like they're getting in trouble or anything. What's that? Did you say a ride share? I can't hear you, I'm sorry. No, we would have to wait. We'd have to do the calculations and see how long it would be until you are legally sober. But usually it's better to just get the calls in. If we could send you in a cab, we would, but we can't have a cab driver be, you know, responsible for you. Like I said, it's all like liability, but I've got it with me now, yeah. Oh, you do? Oh, jeez. You have work at 5 a.m. and you were coming back at 2:30? And you're in college? Online school or what? Are you doing online school? What is that, CCM? Where do you go to school? Where do you go? Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, college is wildly expensive, so.
Yeah, there's still a vehicle in the salad court. You have to bring her in the back.
Tumble. Ending mileage 31645. Okay, you can step on out. All right. Up here? Mm-hmm. We're gonna go in this back door, okay? There's a little walkway here. Back door, please.
At police headquarters, Araceli was read the standard statement from motor vehicle operators and agreed to submit breath samples. Her alco test results indicated that she was over the legal limit for drivers who are under the age of 21. After the officers finished processing Araceli, she was released to a friend pending her court appearance. She signed the potential shared lighty warning form on Araceli's behalf. Araceli was issued the following citations operating under the influence, operating under the influence underage, reckless driving, careless driving, and traffic on marked lanes.
Sorry. Straight ahead. Straight. You're gonna turn left down that hallway. Right here, right here. Yep. Through that door. And left. You can stand up by the bench, and I'll take those cuffs off. Just give me 1 sec.